What is up? Happy Friday. And thank you for joining us for another episode of Dum Dudes Deep Thoughts. 3DT with David and Stuart. Hey, Stuart and I are just driving back from the Springs. And as most of you know, we're actively transitioning from the military to whatever the future is going to be, whatever it is that we're going to be when we grow up. We're still trying to figure that out, but had an awesome opportunity to look at some real estate down in the Springs, and just super excited for what the future is going to bring. But as we were driving, we're just kind of talking through some lessons from the last week and some thoughts. And today we wanted to talk about just an amazing conversation we had with a really tight group of individuals, dudes that we just highly value and love and respect, and are just so humbled and blessed that they would join us each week give us a little bit of their time as we look to just hang out and fellowship and share some deep thoughts there as well. Our buddy Jason Valadeo, author and just amazingly efficient, incredible, high-achieving individual, talked through a couple topics this week on mindset, but really one of the focus areas that we wanted to talk about was about time and energy. So Stu, take it.
Yeah, so this was pretty awesome, and it kind of really changed our mindset a little bit. Jason said something that I'd never heard before. He said that a lot of people say that time is our most valuable resource, but he said to think otherwise, and he recommended saying that energy is our most precious resource. And if you think about that a little bit more, it's really true. How much energy you're putting into things on a regular basis. You could have all the time in the world through your systems that you've set up, your processes, your passive income, being an entrepreneur. You could have all this time in place, but if you don't have the energy, what are you going to do with that time? And if you think about what your goals are, energy comes into play tremendously when trying to build your success out.
Yeah, and one of the other things that I really thought was eye-opening for me, and that really changed the way that I was thinking about things, was you don't really have control. You have control of your time, but you can't really do an activity to make your time expand your time necessarily. Now you can set your schedule up in ways that maximizes the time available, but what I really appreciated is all the different ways that he highlighted that you have control over your energy. And he talked about from all the decisions, from what you put in your body, your diet, the way that you choose to exercise, your commitments on your morning routine, your evening routine, your hygiene, all these different things. You really have an opportunity every day to control your energy levels and really maximize them and do things and learn from others on ways that can really just optimize your input and your output. And I thought that was really an awesome point, as well is how much truly you can control the amount of energy you have. And again, it boils down to simple decisions. What time do you go to bed at night? Can you go to bed earlier? Do you stay up wasting time? He even talked about, he's a doctor, so he talked about the impacts of being on a device 2 hours before you go to bed, and he said it's pretty much criminal to have a television in your room, and all these different things that no judgment, but he was just highlighting the decisions that we make and the things that we do with our time also impact our energy, and there are things that you can do to really maximize your time and your energy. And then at the end of the day, if you've set up your calendar to give yourself the opportunity to dedicate time to the things that are most important to you, and you've also decided to take steps to maximize your energy, well, now you can really use that time efficiently. You can really get the most out of every second of your day, and even to that point, right? We're not going to go into the whole conversation, but he broke your day down into seconds, and just how all these micro decisions that you make every single second of the day impact the entire the entire your entire ability to really achieve the highest and best and achieve the goals that you set for yourself. And without energy, none of that's possible. Like Stu said, you can have all the time in the world, no energy, and it's just you're gonna be a slug.
Yeah. So some of the things that we're working on, it all comes back to the mindset and controlling your day, being intentional about your day. You're starting your morning off with a great morning routine, and that starts off with just as simple as like drinking water. You're putting water into your body to rehydrate yourself. Starting off your day that way. Exercise. Exercise in the morning for me creates a huge amount of energy. I feel way better after exercising in the morning. Doing some mindset stuff, doing some meditations and some silence and some journaling. All things that you can do intentionally to start your day out right to give you more energy. Just good foods for thought here. Again, not our original ideas because we are just dumb dudes, but some pretty deep thoughts.
Deep thoughts that we stole from other people who are smart dudes, brought to you by a couple dumb dudes. Thank you for your time. Thanks for listening. Hopefully there are a couple tidbits for you that you can take and put into action, or at least some different ideas that can challenge the way that you're currently thinking and make you better.
Go fill your storehouse.
Make it a great day. Don't be dumb. Or be dumb. But if you're dumb, think deeply. Peace.